live from the Dunkin Latte Lounge.
All right, everyone. What up? It is Garrett from Elvis Duran and the Z100 Morning Show. Welcome to the Dunkin Latte Lounge. In the lounge today, you know him, American authors, Zach Barnett. What up, Zach?
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing?
Not bad, just living the quarantine life as we all are.
Living it, man.
I gotta ask, how as an artist,
Yeah.
is this what it's like when you put yourself in isolation when you're writing a new album during normal times where you just don't really interact with a lot of people except for, your phone and social media?
Not for American authors. We're such a collaborative band that it's like we do everything together. We co-write with a lot of people and we travel around to different locations. So we're actually pretty social with our recording process.
So how's it been like now for the last, 5+ months as you're game planning with new music and everything like that?
It's been an adjustment, it's been an adjustment working with the band because we've had to adapt to doing Zoom sessions and calls and, any edits or lyric writing or anything that we've been doing, we've been having to, meet up virtually, not only because of quarantine, but we all actually live in different states now too. So I guess just working from home it's been an adjustment with that, but it's also been really cool because for me personally, it's been a nice time to kind of recharge and actually just get back to writing by myself because I haven't done that in so long.
Right. Now, is it one of those things getting back to writing where you go back to books and notepads that you've had over the course of the years, or with the way the world is right now as a writer, do you say like, I got to start from scratch?
I just started from scratch. It was like the way that I write usually is I'll have a lyric idea or a melody idea or whatever, and I'll record them into my phone, just in the voice notes app. And then I'll go back to it. And it got to a point where I was just sitting on these small ideas for so long, like from the last tour or whatever, that I was waiting to go in with another person to collaborate, which is what I'm so used to now. And it just got to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't see this thing ending anytime soon. So I just got to do it myself, just kind of go into my own space and get these ideas out. And it was actually really refreshing because I haven't done that in a long time.
Now, it was interesting because I was talking with Ryan Tedder and he said that, it's writing and doing these sessions have become, there's no reason not to do them anymore because everyone has that social connection with a Zoom link. So it's really like you cannot say no to a session because all it takes is sending over a link and, being a part of it. So it's kind of interesting how, as much as the world was separated before the pandemic, you're kind of closer now and getting more stuff done, to the fact where he believes that top 40 is going to turn to top 80 because everyone's just waiting to release music.
I could see that. I think it's also fun because it allows you to be wherever you want.
Right.
It doesn't need to be, okay, well, I'm on tour now and then I'm going to go home and then I need to fly to Nashville to record an album. It can just be like, cool. Anytime I have a little bit of time, I can do it all myself. I have the programs, I have the tools in front of me, but also I can be with my co-writers. I can be with my bandmates at any time of the day, any place. So it's really special in that sense.
All right, so let's get into you're going to do a few songs for us, which we do appreciate too. So let's talk about Counting Down real quick. Self-titled, along with the name and the future music.
I think, yeah. So we did want to. There is a track on this album, which I'm going to play for you right now. It's called Counting Down, which super special to us. One of our favorite songs, if not our favorite on this EP. But, we have so much going on in our lives, not only personally, but as a band, where I think this EP it kind of is an ode to counting down and maybe closing a chapter to start a new one, not just, I think this quarantine and this pandemic all came as, just as a coincidence with it, but really for us, we've been leading up to this chapter coming to an end for a while, kind of closing one end and then being really excited to start a new journey with our music, with us as people.
So do you know what the new journey is, or is it one of those things you're just going to figure it out as you guys go?
I think we're going to figure it out as we go along. I think we've done three full-length albums now, which we're so proud of and happy about. And I think with this EP, this kind of encompasses all the music that we have written on the last 3 albums. It has a little bit of everything from each album because we've really grown and we've done changes throughout those 3 albums. So I think this EP kind of wraps that up. And now this will be a time where we can now go back to the drawing board and go, okay, where is American Authors at today versus where we were at 10 years ago?
All right, let's get into it right now. This is American Authors with Counting Down.
This life I choose takes me so far away from you, so far away from you. It's bittersweet when I look at the screen on my phone, the picture of me and you. I miss every piece of you, the way you fall asleep on the couch at night, laying in my arms always slows down time. When you drop me off, wish I'd miss my flight, 'cause I hate goodbyes, I hate goodbyes. Oh, I can't wait to see your smile again. It's been 5 long nights not by your side, and I miss your touch. At 4 a.m. I call your phone and wake you up to tell you 3 more days till the 2 of us can finally be one. I've been counting down the hours till I see you, my love. I'll say it 5 more times, no I won't lie, I miss you so much. Only 4 more nights till I get home, been long enough. And now there's 3 more days till the 2 of us can finally be one. I've been counting down the hours till I see you, my love. Feels like years since the very last time I held you. When I saw you last, I saw you last. The distance between us has messed with my heart, and it messed with my head, with my head. The way you sing along to your 90s tunes when we get so high, laughing at cartoons. Drive the coast up north just to chase the view. Wish I could stay with you, wish I could stay with you. It's been 5 long nights not by your side, and I miss your touch. At 4 a.m. I call your phone and wake you up to tell you 3 more days till the 2 of us can finally be one. I've been counting down the hours till I see you, my love. I'll say it 5 more times, no I won't lie, I miss you so much. Only 4 more nights till I get home, been long enough. And now there's 3 more days till the 2 of us can finally be one. I've been counting down the hours till I see you, my love. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. I'm trying to close the distance, I'll see you any minute. I'm trying to close the distance, I'll see you any minute. I'll see you any minute, yeah. It's been 5 long nights not by your side, and I miss your touch. At 4 a.m. I call your phone and wake you up to tell you 3 more days till the 2 of us can finally be one. I've been counting down the hours till I see you, my love. I've been counting down the hours till I see you, my love.
All right, that was Counting Down. Zach Barnett from American Authors. We're here. We're in the Dunkin Latte Lounge. It just sounds delicious. Now, Zach, let's talk about the fact that being on the road for you guys, like you said, the last few years you've been traveling, performing, and then just coming to a screeching halt. Are you guys ready to go? Do you have a game plan for if and when you can get back onto a stage with fans, either in their cars or in some form of arena? Like, what do you guys envision for your future?
Well, first of all, I love the drive-in concerts. I have yet to go to one, but I love the idea, and I am so jealous of all my friends who have been. But, I will say, okay, this whole thing, I mean, it's terrible, and I mean, it's obviously, it sucks. We had to cancel a lot of shows during this time, but yeah. We had just gotten off a tour the day that COVID broke out in New York City. Like, we were in New York City, we were doing some TV, and it broke out, and I was on a flight home that afternoon. So we had like this time period to kind of take off and chill. So I feel very fortunate that this came at a time where we weren't super busy with touring. We did have a handful of shows, but
Right.
Either way, we did get our first request for a show for an all digital live stream show.
So people would watch from home essentially,
Yeah.
or wherever they are in the
It
world.
was a request, so it's not like, because we've been doing live streams ourselves, but this was the first request of like, we want it to be a full band live stream show, like for our business, yada yada yada, which is cool because I've been thinking like, gosh, are people going to start doing that? Is it going to go to like live stream shows primarily? But right now it's like we haven't done that show yet, but it's been fun brainstorming about that. And I mean, look, at this point, it was nice for like the first 3 months because we had just ended a tour. But now I'm itching to travel, man. I'm itching to get back out.
Where do you want to go first? Like anywhere, if you're booking your first show back, post-pandemic, where are the American authors performing, or where would you like to perform?
I need a Hawaii show ASAP. I need a Hawaii show ASAP. My girlfriend and I, we keep checking the travel bans on Hawaii right now, like the quarantine, because if you go right now, you have to spend 2 weeks in quarantine.
Yep.
Hawaii was talking about lifting that. And then they keep reinstating it and whatever. So we're like, dang it, no Hawaii trip. And we're not really into flying quite yet. So,
well, I mean, the good thing about you versus everybody else, like a normal, I've never been in an RV nor a tour bus. I have friends that have been, but I have like, you could pack up now on the East Coast, travel to at least the West Coast, California, on a tour bus, and then wait for that moment to hop on a plane.
Totally.
Essentially, and be all right with it. I mean, you got that power, you got that to you that a lot of people don't. They've been wishing to get into an RV and just go, but you at least know how to travel on a big bus like that. So
yes, I do.
All right, let's get into Deep Water right now. Tell us a little bit about Deep Water.
Dude, Deep Water is one of my favorite American author songs from our entire career, and I just think this song, it just translates so well to everything that's going on right now. Especially, this is all about when it pulls me under, will you make me stronger? Will you be my breath in the deep, deep water? So it's like, I think right now we all need to be there for each other more than ever, not just with the pandemic, but everything else that's going on around us.
Seriously.
In the United States and even the world with Lebanon, everything. It's like, we got to be there for one another. So I think Deep Water translates so well right now.
All right. The Deep Water, American authors.
It comes and goes in waves. It always runs back, but it's never quite the same. Well, I think there's something wrong with me. Got nothing to believe, can't you see it on my face? I was going for the title, got hit by a tidal wave. Oh, can't stay in the shallows, please tell me I won't wash away. When it pulls me under, will you make me stronger? Will you be my breath through the deep, deep water? Take me farther, give me one day longer. Will you be my breath through the deep, deep water? Deep water, yeah, oh yeah, deep water. Ain't even scratched the surface, thinking I deserve the dream, but I don't deserve the hurting. I want the flame without the burning, but I can't find my purpose when I don't know what my worth is. I was going for the title, got hit by your tidal wave. Oh, can't stay in the shallows, please tell me I won't wash away. When it pulls me under, will you make me stronger? Will you be my breath through the deep, deep water? Take me farther, give me one day longer. Will you be my breath through the deep, deep water? Deep water, yeah. I'm sinking like a stone, at least I know I'm not alone. When I'm sinking like a stone, at least I know I'm not alone. When it pulls me under, will you make me strong? stronger. Will you be my breath through the deep, deep water? Take me farther, give me one day longer. Will you be my breath through the deep, deep water? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. When I'm sinking like a stone, at least I know I'm not alone. Oh, it comes and goes in waves. It always runs back, but it's never quite the same.
Welcome back to the Dunkin Latte Lounge. I'm Garrett. That's Zach, American Authors. That was Deep Water. Now, do you guys celebrate every year as a band together? Like you're coming up on what, 16 years all together as the American Authors, or?
Oh, it's been a long time. It's been a long time as a band. We don't celebrate yearly anniversaries, but we will, if we're all in the same place together, we will definitely celebrate like a new single coming out or a new album coming out. So we've been really fortunate to actually be in the same place a lot of the times for those releases. So we've had some good celebrations. We'll go out and we'll turn it up.
Well, turning up now means just, having a six-pack delivered to your doorstep by someone, for at least for me, but that's just.
Oh, true. No, same, man. You know what? I think we'll have to do, with this new EP and everything, it's like we're going to have to do some good Zoom celebration.
Now, with your EP too, like how long, like could you have put it out 3 months ago? Because like I was saying, a lot of people have been sitting on music because, it's like trying to jump on a very fast merry-go-round. You just got to time it right. You don't want to put out music where, the world is, in a pandemic. They're dealing with, injustice in the world, and there's craziness in, different parts of the country and the world. Like, how do you find the right time to go, all right, I think now is a good time to put out music that speaks to people, and it also isn't, being socially aware of what's going on?
Of course, man. Yeah, you really do have to be aware. And I think for us, we had these songs, we've had them for a little bit, and it just felt like a really good time just because, look, I personally don't see this thing ending anytime that soon.
You're not the only one.
Yeah, and so I figured we had this music that we were really excited about and really wanted to share. We knew at some point, and we figured, why not now? We just released our last album, not even a year ago, but why not do another EP right now?
Right.
Give our fans more music. We're all in this together. We're all going through this. We're all quarantined and sitting around. So
I think you see it too. A lot of artists are slowly now starting to put out music as opposed to a couple of weeks ago.
For sure, man. And it sucks because I do have a lot of friends that had to postpone albums because of everything happening.
Right. Yeah. I think Taylor Swift said, you know what, I'm gonna start the trend. Everyone just follow along. And
Taylor Swift, man, she's a trendsetter for sure.
yes, cardigans and all. All right. Well, I'm one of my favorite songs, and everyone knows it. Best Day of My Life. I mean, for you to perform this, do you still get goosebumps? Can you go back to that day that you first wrote this song and said, you know what, this is something special? Do you still get that feeling?
Yes. I love this song. I know some people will talk about like, oh, that song's so played out. I hit my big single or whatever it is, but no way, dude. I love this song. I think it's fun. I think it's always amazing playing it live and hearing the crowd sing along and seeing people's reactions. And that for me is so special about music and live music. It's being able to share what you've created with other people and seeing the responses. It's incredible. So even though, I can't physically see the response playing this right now, it's like I can feel it.
You feel it though. You feel it,
man. And I still get the goosebumps. I'll play this song till the day I die, and I'll always be happy playing it.
That's amazing. All right. Now, Zach, before we get into it too, obviously new music is coming out. Yes. Maybe digital shows down the road that you can catch American Authors before the, we're allowed to go into venues again. Who knows? Anything else we're leaving out that we're missing that from American Authors?
yeah, we're just excited that this new EP is coming out. And
by the way, Brick by Brick, check that out as well too.
Yes.
A very great song for especially, of the moment right now. It hits home for me. So thank you for that as well.
Thank you so much. Yeah, man, we're just excited to share this new music, especially in these crazy times right now. So we're happy that people can hear this, and yeah, more live streams. We're going to stay busy and hopefully be able to get back to a stage real soon.
I hope. I just hope I don't have to go to a show in like a spacesuit.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it, man.
I'll do it once, but it's one of those things like, who wants to put on a space? I want to be able to at least relax and not have to look like a bubble boy going to a show. All right.
I'm going to go in on hazmat suits now.
Right. I mean, you might invest now. I mean, and they could go, skyrocket investment and all about it. Ground floor. All right. Zach, American Authors. So before we get into it too, just where are we following along on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, MySpace? Like, where are we covering?
We're going out for some marketing jobs, so hit us up on LinkedIn. Okay, so make sure you follow us on Instagram, American Authors. You can slide into our DMs all day and we'll hit you back. If you want to hit us up, follow us on Twitter. It's Authors Music. And I believe our Facebook is facebook.com/American Authors.
And by the time there's like 4 other ones that are coming out, social media platforms that we'll have to cover too.
I know.
All right, so follow along, and if you want to see more of this interview and more interviews that we've done, DunkinLatteLounge.com. This is Best Day of My Life, American Authors. Thank you, Zach.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky, we danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I howled at the moon with friends, and then the sun came crashing in. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. But all the possibilities, no limits, just epiphanies. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, just don't wake me now. Woo, 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 woo. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Woo, woo, woo. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. 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 I hear it calling outside my window. I feel it in my soul. The stars were burning so bright, the sun was out till midnight. I say we lose control. Ooh, ooh, this is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Ooh, ooh, this is gonna be the best day of my life. My life. This is gonna be, this has gotta be the best day of my life. Well, everything is looking up, everybody up now. This is gonna be the best day of my life. My life.
Live from the Dunkin Latte Lounge.